up, though? What up, though? What's good? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Let me just make sure everything is good because I got a game to get to in about 25 minutes. About 25 minutes. All right, everything look good on that end. But what up, though? What is good, everybody? What is good? I'm letting y'all know, man. I don't know about y'all, but Amazon with these streaming devices, the Fire TV, the Fire Cube, all of this craziness that's going on. One, you hear that they leaving Android. The next time you see that they're going to keep Android, then the next one is the new device is going to be. I'm kind of lost, honestly. What is up, everybody? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you enter in the building. Salute to everybody. I'm trying to get back good, right? I'm trying to get good. For some of y'all who don't know, to all my hustlers, dealers, that deal is still going on with this little one right here. And look, a lot of times you could get the best bang for the buck. This bad boy is still $13. It's only full HD though, all right? Meaning it's not 4K, but a lot of your people will not even know, all right? So don't forget that you can definitely get this right here for $13. Give it to someone, let them check it out, see how they like it. It's not as fast as this one though right here, all right? So don't think it's going to be moving as fast as this $50 one. But for someone who just want to watch a little bit of, some movies or whatever, don't care if it's 4K, don't care if it's 1080. If it's 1080, you good to go, all right? They don't care. So I did want to present that to y'all. But what is up, man? Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Again, we're talking about Amazon and some of the shenanigans, right? It's like every week, maybe sometimes twice a week, you're hearing one thing, but then you're hearing another, and then you're hearing another one. All right. Shout out to Cord Cutter News. All right, they actually put out one. It's kind of misleading, but I understand it. All right, I understand it's news, right? The Fire TV will reportedly end app siloing. And let me put this on here so that way y'all can go to it. What up, though? What up, though? What is good? Let me do this right here. Put that in there, and then I'll come back to the comments. And let me go on here and share the screen right here. According to Cord Cutting News, Amazon Fire TV will reportedly end app sideloading support as we know it this year. All right, so they're not, let me just get it off the table right now. They're not talking about the older Fire Stick, the ones that you currently have in your house, or, they're not talking about that. They're really talking about the newer ones that's supposed to come out later this year. All right. Here it is right here. Nice little article, and they're talking about the Vega OS. So a lot of people may get this confused that if you already have a Fire Stick, you won't be able to side load it, aka jailbreak it. You will still be able to jailbreak them boys. If you got them, or if you someone that's, going to be using them, you should be good to go. To be honest, none of us know exactly what the heck is going to go on with these older Fire Stick. We've been told that they're going to do support on them for like 3, 4, 5 years. But guys, if you know the community, you know that they never live up to their word. It's always something that's going to come and change. All right. They may say, but we know that they can make changes anytime, whenever they feel like it. And that's just how it is. It's part of being in that community. It's things change like technology. And that's just what it is. So again, if you read this, they're not talking about the current ones that you can go to Best Buy, the current ones you can get off Amazon right now. You can go to Target and other electronic outlets and actually get it. You can even get a Fire Stick from Home Depot. Yeah, I said it. You can get it from Home Depot. So, again, it is what it is. We got to stay up on the latest news. But again, if you don't want all the BS, you can always go to Walmart. And I will leave this one right here in the description. I advise y'all to take advantage of this, and go from there. All right. All three of their devices are user friendly. You ain't got to deal with none of the nonsense of it's trying to create its own operating system or none of that. You can just go get either one, the $20 one, the $13 one, and the $50 one. All right. I got a feeling this $50 one gonna go on sale again. They'll probably drop it down to 39 bucks and then go from there. All right. So just know that. While I was talking about that, a great article came out some time ago. All right. And this is what I say about misleading. We just don't know. All right. Because what we did, right? And let me bring this up. Y'all remember I did a live on this. Amazon isn't giving up on Android for the Fire TV just yet. This was just February the 6th. Let me do this. All right. Let me do this. And I will drop this link. That way y'all can see it right there. And again, this is February the 6th. And it was reported that Amazon would be shifting its Fire TV lineup away from the Android base, but it seems that at least being put off for a while longer as the company has hinted at a new Android 14 base build. Now, again, we've been hearing all of this, and this is just February the 6th, guys, a little bit over 6 months ago. And again, this is why I tell you, start learning these other devices out here because you don't know what to believe when it comes to Amazon. Is it clickbait? Is it somebody just putting out misleading information? We don't know. We've been told that there is another device out here out of the Walmart, and let me bring that up. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Nobody that I know in the States have this device. Is it somebody lying or they just trying to trick the community? It is crazy. So it's hard for me to sit back and listen when I even go to the employees. They say, look, I ain't heard of this new device, Dale. I don't know anybody. I reached out. Nobody knows about this 2 gig, 16 gigs of RAM on this box, right? I think 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs. All right. Storage. And y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. The one that come in this little red, white. Let me do this. The one that comes in a box like this. Has anybody bumped into this? And one thing I want you to look at, I think this is just, I don't know. I'm not believing this device. Honestly, I am not. I'm really starting to not believe it. And again, shout out to 9 to 5. You got to report it. But I don't know because all on products come in this lime green. All right. If you go and get a HDMI, anything that belongs to Walmart under on, they got this like greenish with this lime green. I never saw anything on this device when it comes to on or Walmart on brands, nothing of this color. And I don't know. I'm just starting to not believe the hype. All right. I don't know what y'all going to believe, but they always have some type of lime green on their devices and stuff like that. Um, whether it's black, but it always have that lime green on. And looking at this doesn't have nothing lime green on it. It's just a red, white, a blue, white, red, the colors of the United States flag. That's the device. Nothing on here displayed it. And then they said a handful of, YouTubers. I mean, a handful of some content creators, but where are they at? I'm seeing pictures, but nobody is displaying that device itself. At least I haven't ran across it. And so again, I don't know if this is a host. It just seems like some information is not being reported accurately, responsibly, correctly, and so forth. But shout out to the websites, but that is just me. Again, y'all let me know. I mean, for the people who come and watch this, y'all let me know. Yeah, I might be wrong. I might be sipping on something. I don't know. But it's kind of strange to me. All right. So after doing that, I came across, where is it at? All right. This one. Again, this is Fire TV. Now it's being reported again. Amazon will begin to ditch Android based on Fire TVs later this year. But remember, didn't we just read that based on the new Android base, it was going to stick? And so again, I'm kind of confused on this. And again, this comes out. Let me give y'all this one right here. That way y'all can go and read it for yourself. Don't get me wrong. I think the Fire TVs are excellent. Me personally, I moved away from them because you get tired of them trying to just, you know, uh, like they're trying to interrupt, or I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if the FCC is on them or our senators, congressmen are on their head to say, hey, you need to do something. I mean, you heard that, back in the day, but it seems like Amazon is just, I don't know, they doing too much right now, at least in my opinion. But again, I understand about having your own system, but it's just too much. It's too much misinformation, I believe, on this. Now, again, this is one of the best streaming devices out. I know some of y'all going to say NVIDIA Shield. I know some of y'all going to say the ON 4K. Y'all going to say all type of devices. To do, this is still a solid, well-respected device. Roku is number one. Amazon is number two. All right. I've been in places. It seems like there's not a lot of information, even though we give the information about Amazon. There's not a lot of information out when it comes to Amazon. People run right to Roku devices, and I done been in Best Buy and done witnessed it. Like I done been in Walmart and witnessed them seeing these devices all together, and for whatever reason, they pick up Roku. All right. Even though you can do some things with the on, even though you can do some things with the Amazon Fire, they will pick up Roku. And it is what it is. I mean, you see Roku everywhere. Every single everywhere when you go into these electronic stores and stuff like that. But again, it's just, you know, all of this information that's coming out, that's just what it is. I mean, we can't, me personally, I just moved on away. Again, do some people ask me, hey, Dale, I got a Fire Stick 4K or I got a 4K Max. Can you hook it up? Absolutely, I can hook it up. But, you just get tired of the nonsense. All right. Now, I know some of y'all, if you don't know, I'm going to give you a little bit. No, I think I'm gonna do a separate video for the on. I'm gonna do a separate video about Google TV. Now, I have been asked a couple of times about a situation that's going on with Google TV, and it finally came up not once but twice on my end. I plan to do a video on it, and I'm gonna tell you some things that you may need to do if you run across this. Again, I only ran across it twice. It's not like it happens all the time, but I have ran across it twice within the last 3 weeks. And again, I will let you know exactly what you can do to stay on top of things like that when it comes to Google TV. Now, let me check the chat right now. Because again, I'm not going to be that long. D Johnson in the building. What up, Josh? What up, Adrian? What up, Doe? What's good, baby? Hope all is well. William, what up, Doe? What up, Doe? Let me see. Dennis in the building. Sparty, what up, Doe? Gio, what up, Doe? What up, Big H? Yes, I am going to be hosting. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. I just wanted to do a quick live. I think quick lives are great for me, really, when I can't get to a dedicated video. So I believe they are, Wes. It's just too much out here. And that's why I shared, and I'm going to do this again. I'm going to share everything. That way y'all have it. Because it seems like it is too much. So let me do this. I'm going to put this one right here. That's the first one. I'm going to put this one right here. Because they say one thing, but then you hear another. And again, I'm here to keep everybody up to date. I really have whatever device you use, more power to you. I'm not trying to take you from whatever you use, but I'm just trying to keep everybody up to date. And again, I will put this one on here. That way you can go and look at, some alternatives, okay? With going to Walmart and things like that. What up, Vincent? Say my Knicks have a young problem on their hand. Your Pistons are a problem. Hey, Vincent, listen, when I left out, when was that? Saturday. I left out Saturday to go to a party. We were up like 7 or 8. I'm listening. That what it is, the Pistons are young. They are very, very young. Even the coach said it. I mean, it was 7 minutes to go, and we were up like 7 or 8 points, and it just dropped. Turnovers, missed layups, all of it. I was watching it as I was driving to the event, and I said, "What the heck going on?" But they are young, and this is we're going to see what they're all about. Now if it's a close game, I think and whether the Pistons win and lose, I think they'll still be able to come home and at least win game 3. I don't know about game 4 because they are young. All right. But it's going to be very, very interesting though. Yes. Definitely. What up, Kenyon? What up, though? What's good? Jesus say, what up, Rose? Say, what up, family? Happy Monday, Superdell. Miss you all. What up, though? What's good? What up, Mac man? Danny in the building. What up, though? Hey, Hey, Silk, hopefully you're doing better, man. Hopefully you're doing better. Dale, what's up? You got that email? Man, I've been so busy. I'll be trying to get. I promise I will look at it today. Matter of fact, let me just go over here right quick. Let me go over here and see what you said. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? There we go, right there. Man, I got so many emails. I ain't been on my email in like 4 or 5 days. Let me see. There you go. Let's see. You know what would be a good? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, E. Because remember, there's always more than one way to do it, right? There's always one day. I mean, one way, not one day, but yeah, I think that'll be a good one. That way we can go on here and matter of fact, possibly do a live on it. That way you see it in real time, just in case questions are needed and stuff like that. So absolutely, I got you on that. I think that's a great idea. So what Ian said, he said, listen, we know that there's an update for the Zedu. Can you show us a couple of ways, more than one way that we can actually do it? I think that'd be a good idea. I think if you have a Zedu, make sure you have some type of keyboard, whether it's Bluetooth, either with a touchpad or get you a keyboard with a mouse. All right. If I'm going to do it via uh, a browser, but make sure you got a dongle or a touchpad, some type of touchpad or a mouse. All right. I think that's a great idea. So yes. And if everything goes well, man, see my job, I'm down 2 team members. So it gets a little tough, man. I be coming home. I be like, my intentions be like, hey, go to the lab. But when I get upstairs, I take a shower, I sit down, and I get relaxed. I ain't even been on my head. Listen, I ain't been on the MetaQuest. They'll tell you I think I got on the MetaQuest for about 30 minutes and told everybody I'll be right back. I went in there. My wife got the rub in my back. Shit. I was done. I never returned to it because I've been just that tired. So yeah, definitely. I got you on that, E. That's a great point. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Let's say I got another update on my NVIDIA Shield TV. And I think it's dealing with a lot of the audio issues, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get into that as well. If I see an update, I don't use my Shield often, but if I see it, Wes, I would definitely do a video on it. Absolutely. Harlem say, what up, though? Knicks, that's what's up. That was up. Yeah, they got to my Pistons, man. Just G, what up, though? What's good, baby? Hope all is well. Just G say I actually seen on speakers in that blue box at Walmart. I never saw anything in that color. So I might have to do a video on that to see if we can find that, Just G. Because I would like to see it. Because right now, I don't believe it. It's hard for me to believe that this box right here would come in this color box. So I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna definitely check it out. What up, Luigi? I'm thinking means there's TVs, not the sticks and devices. I'm thinking that means it might. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Hey, listen, they are being, like I said, man, it just seems like it's so many different layers when it comes to Amazon now. I don't know, man. I'm lost. I don't know. DJ Black Tiger say maybe because of the new Android 15 software requirement, they may have had to pull it back before the Android 15 is released to the devices because of the. But if you look at it though, let me tell you, and this is DJ Black Tiger, the Amazon Fire TV devices never been up to date when it comes to Android. Remember, they still running like Android 7. I bullcrap you not. They are still running Android 7 on their devices. I don't think it's because of that. They always been behind when it comes to the Android releases. And this is why I always said, when people think that they need the latest Android to run their devices for streaming in the streaming community, I'm not talking about smartphones or anything like that. In the streaming community, you don't need none of that. You can be running Android 5, 6, or whatever it is, and still be able to use these applications. So I don't know if it's that, because I mean it's only 2 gigs, 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and it's just that I don't know, Black Tiger. I just think something else is going on. A lot of misinformation until one of us have that device in our hand or have that information in the palm of our hand, that's when we'll know for sure. Because it's been proven you don't need the latest Android. People still out here running Android 7. People out here running Android 9, straight up. Yep. I have. I talked to them. I got a Black. I got connections. And they said they have not even heard about this device yet. He said, the manager told me, he said, look, I'm not saying there is one, but usually that's how I knew about the ON 4K Pro. I was going to get the $20. He said, man, we got the new boys. I'm like, what new boys? He said, this one. He said, hey, they just send these. He said, and I'm like, and remember, they had them for a few days. Nobody knew about them until I got a hold of them. And so I asked that same manager. He said he ain't heard nothing yet. So that's who I talked to, man. I build relationships with the management and some of them team members who definitely know. So yeah, I ain't heard nothing. All right, what up, Mike? Jason in the building. What up, though? And so that's how it is. Boss man, what up, though? No, they got an update for that. They just talked about that. It should scrape. It should scrape. I'll tell you that. And if it's not, there's an update that you can run. We gonna get on these Zadoo boxes. I got to get on these Zadoo boxes. Yep. Let me give a salute. Charlie, big salute for the cup of coffee. Thanks for the info. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Aaron, what up, though? What's good? Hope all is well. Who else we got up in here? Wardell, what up, though? What's good? Salute. Salute. No problem. I think if we have a show tomorrow, if I can get off early, if I can get off in enough time, I can come down here for a half an hour or so and let's try it out. Let's see. Let's work on it together. I think that's the best thing to do right there. Who else up in? Miss Gail is up in here. I got you, Charlie. Thank you again. Thank you. Big salute. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. He said, I'm currently doing a complete factory reset on my laptop. Hopefully it will be finished before the game is over tonight. It's at 25%. Looks like 2-3 hours. We shall see. Well, we know it'll be good by the next day. I tell you that. Roberto says, what up, Roberto? You see, I bought that all-winter A728, and it's amazing. I got another device up in here that I never even told y'all I had, but I got it, and it works. It works, but whenever you got a $50 device compared to a $80, $90 device, it's kind of, yep. But I do have a newer device. Honestly, I do. I've been definitely testing it out upstairs. Yeah. Hey, anything 6 and higher definitely will work too, Don. Believe me, I got people out here with some they got them old wheat chips. And now I would never work on them. I'm telling you that. I'm never going to work on them again, but they still working for folk. I bull crap you not. Yep. There's a new update for the Shield, but you have to sign up for it. Yeah, that's crazy. What's up, Nell, baby? What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing, Nell? That's one of our MetaQuest queens. We know Miss Billy somewhere out there. What up, though, fun photo? What up, though? What's good? Hope all is well. What up, Wim? So, guys, let me get up out of here. Let me get ready to go and watch this game because the Knicks and the Pistons are on again. Keep tuned. We'll probably get into them Zadoos. And like I said, I got other streaming devices that I really need to get into. And along with some things that's going on with the Google TV, I really need to get into it. And I think it's going to be interesting. And like I said, there's a do, and we'll go from there. Do you know about the VC devices? I have 3 of them. Works great. Yes, I do know about them. I know they are very, very pricey, but I also know, Jason, if you know what you're doing, you won't need those devices. I do. Hey, just stay with me, Jay. We gonna start getting some deeper dives into certain devices and stuff like that. Because listen, the same thing that they got, you can actually do it yourself. Honestly. And if you really dig in and do your research, you can actually get things for super, super free and not even have to worry about it. So believe me, I know. Hey, look, I dropped one of my long time subscriptions to IPTV, and that's all I'm gonna say. All right. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna get ready. Gail says she's not feeling well. Hope you feel better, Miss Gail. I definitely hope you feel better. Hey, but let me get on upstairs, guys. You see these bags? That's called being tired. All right. I'm gonna get on over here. I'm about to get on this MetaQuest, and I'm about to watch these Pistons versus Knicks. To all my MetaQuest people, if you want to come in the room, it'll be open to friends only and stuff like that. But then, if y'all are new, let me know. Just come look for me. Deli Dale is the name. All right. Deli Dale is the name. And then we'll go from there. All right. I will see you shortly. Salute to everybody. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Charlie, thanks for that sponsorship right here. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Honestly, I do. All right. Everybody else, definitely I'll see y'all on the MetaQuest. Except for Biggs and Nail, because Biggs always come and steal Nail from us, because today is Monday. All right. So I guess we'll see Nail later. All right. Sometime later. Or she'll sneak in. Hey, Nail. All right, I'm out. Bust her. So we love us some Nail. Everybody, y'all be safe out here. It's starting to warm up. Keep your eyes open, and I will talk to you on the next one. Let's go, Sparty. I see you over there. Yeah, me and Sparty is on the same squad when it comes to professional. All right, but on college, he know what it is. All right, he see what I am, and I definitely see who he is. We are Hey, man, gotta love it, Sparty. Big salute to you. All right, guys, I will see y'all, and I will talk to y'all later, man. Y'all be safe. This is Superdell. Peace. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as y'all leaving, too. Peace, guys.